I was a big science fiction fan, and it was like I was in fifth grade, and my teacher said, I think there's this movie coming out that you might be interested in, and she like gave me some article that I read about Star Wars, and then I ordered this Starlog magazine, and I ran, what is this thing coming? What is this? You got this, and like Star Wars was coming out, and you're like, what? What? Oh, I gotta see this, right? Check it out. This is sweet. And so when the article came out, I said, what's this? Went to see Star Wars. It's like, what is happening? What? Like, there's a world beyond boring 2001 and reruns of Star Trek and Twilight Zone, and that's what we had, maybe Destination Moon.
This is Danny Sullivan, a sci-fi fanatic, and his son Declan, a college freshman. Together, they share an immense passion for the Star Wars saga. Here, Declan talks about what brought him into the series in the first place.
I probably had seen the movies first. I can't exactly remember, because a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. But it was probably movies first, and then games. The Force is strong in my family. My father has it. I have it. You don't have it. No. And my brother doesn't have it as much. Right. It's a very two-person thing.
As much as I'm not keen on Star Wars, I appreciate what it is and how important it is, because they share this great interest between the two of them. So I think it's something that they do together. So it's really nice, actually.
Like, we get very excited. It's like, well, the new Lego set. Oh, the movie's gonna have. We have to go to the movie. Should we get dressed up? Should we get this? You know, it's like, yeah. It gives. Otherwise, we wouldn't even talk. That's not true. But it is exciting. It's exciting that he loves it as much as I love it, and you know, it was really cool. And I was going to throw away these old posters I had. He's like, no, you can't throw them away. Those are vintage. So now, like, these posters I had when I was a kid that were in my room are all up in his room. So that's very cool.
The love of Star Wars also continues with my father and I, as for Comic-Con, we've done several Star Wars kind of dress-ups. He got a Krennic costume made from Rogue One so he could go around with the flowing cape. We also built a cardboard AT-AT, which was a two-person rig. So it was made out of PVC, cardboard that had been spray painted grey, and then drawn on with a Sharpie for all the details, which was my job. And then you wore grey trousers, put some extra cardboard on your legs to be circles, and then you could walk around in it. And it was very, very entertaining. People seemed to really like it because you walked basically around the entire convention center, and everyone was psyched. We were driving to go see Star Wars, and we were thinking, where was Star Wars filmed? And we thought New Hope was filmed in Death Valley, because I'd just seen a video about it, and I'd kind of known that it was there before, and we kind of needed a family trip to do of some kind. So we drove out there, stayed in a motel in Death Valley, and then the next day spent the entire time going around, seeing where they filmed different scenes, like where the Jawas were, where R2-D2 trundled along, where Mos Eisley was filmed, like the ridge. And it was kind of cool seeing how they did the different filmmaking techniques, like how they filmed from one angle and then just replaced it with filming from another angle to make it look like they're going in a different direction. It was a very fun time.
It's cool to see places where things are filmed. And I remember that Declan was saying, like, when we were planning a trip to Ireland, like, they filmed it out there at Skellig Michael. So, like, yeah, okay, let's take a look.
Going to Skellig Michael was amazing, actually, and we wouldn't have done it if Declan hadn't suggested it. And I mean, lots of people just go there just because it's so beautiful. Declan was the only one that had taken a lightsaber, and he'd got it out, and there were a couple of people that were like, "Oh my goodness, can we borrow it?" Because they had clearly come because of that reason. Now, when we went to see The Last Jedi, you know, when you see it, I said to them after that, I wanted to stand up in the cinema and say, I've been there.
I saw Star Wars Episode 7 at least 7 times in cinemas. I've seen Star Wars Episode 8, I think 5 times now. And I'm going to go get my last exclusive poster tomorrow. They're fantastic. They're kind of one color based. It usually features at least 1 or 2 characters. But I can't see the film because I have to go to college and learn.
Well, it's quiet because he's very loud. And it's like very sad not to have all that noise around or whatever. But it's also like we would watch other science fiction things or stuff like that, and then if he's not around, then it's like, oh, well, who's going to be my friend? Right. But fortunately, I have another son.